On the show this morning, we are back discussing the issue of cash scarcity that usually characterize festive seasons in Nigeria and what regulatory organs of government are doing about it. We're hearing from the Central Bank of Nigeria that it's imposed sanctions on 9 deposit money banks for failing to ensure the availability of Naira notes via ATMs during the 2024 festive season. According to a statement on Tuesday by the Acting Director, Corporate Operations of the Apex Bank, Hakama Ali, each bank was fined 150 million naira for breaching the Apex Bank's cash distribution guidelines. The enforcement, we understand, followed spot checks on the affected bank's branches during the Utah, a time of high demand for cash. Among those sanctioned were Fidelity Bank PLC, Keystone Bank PLC, Union Bank PLC, Globus Bank PLC, there's Providus Bank, Zenith Bank, United Bank for Africa, and Sterling Bank PLC. The CBN says the fines would be deducted directly from the accounts of the sanctioned banks held with the CBN. The bank is also revealing that its investigations and monitoring activities will continue to target issues such as cash hoarding and rationing, particularly by points of sale operators. By the way, did you know that POS charges rose by 100% in 2024, accounting for an average of 4% charge on any POS transaction in Nigeria? In fact, they say POS transactions cost Nigerians a total of 167 billion in 2022, up to 214 billion in 2023, and the estimation for last year is about 500 billion naira. What does this mean for the economy and for also the CBN's attempt to get the ATMs working again? I'm joined on the show this morning by economist and investment specialist Dr. Vincent Onwani. Dr. Onwani, thank you so much for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you for having me, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. 150 million naira fine imposed on each of the 9 banks, we understand, will be deducted directly from their accounts by the Apex Bank. What do you make of this penalty?
Well, I will want to first of all commend the Central Bank for finally showing some response that some of us have been clamoring for over the years. You know, they say it's better late than never. You know, the challenge is, for me, is this 150 million naira fine awarded to these 9 banks enough to deter them or to whip them into line to do the right thing moving forward with regards to ensuring that our ATMs in Nigeria are working efficiently, and the deliberate cash scarcity in those ATMs is stopped moving forward. That is remaining to be seen. For me as an analyst, I don't think, or I don't believe that this sanction is enough to deter them. Maybe we may do more, a bit more often, or even move from cash plus something, maybe suspending them from rendering a juicy service might be more deterrent to them. And why do I say so? A situation where operation of POS have completely replaced the operation of ATM in Nigeria. For instance, in terms of volume, the number of ATMs in Nigeria or reduced by about 5% between 2023 and 2024. You know, from over 17,000 units of ATM in Nigeria to a little bit over.
They literally shut them down.
16,000 units. They shut about 1,000 down. But the remaining ones that are working partially. Even in Victoria Land, where we are right now, where some of these big banks have what they call ATM gallery. I personally visit these places. Sometimes you go 4 times, there is no cash. In their main ATM gallery attached to their head offices or to their mega offices. Do you know that during this same period, the transaction on POS in Nigeria increased by 77%. By 77% at the same period, hitting about 84 trillion. During this period, the transaction on ATM reduced by 29%, from 14 trillion in 2023 to about 12 trillion in 2024. So these are indicators for us to see.